Wow! I'm ready!
Where are you?
Going to DJs in my car! Beat out! Woo!
Hello?
You gotta be smiling, you gotta be dancing, you gotta be shaking that ass!
What up, permanente?
Wow.
Welcome to the top 10, maybe even top 2 podcast in all of the interwebs. No need to fear. The Boken boys are here, podcasting in your ear. From the square, Miles City, Frankie Sinatra's backdoor.
Backdoor Frank.
We are the Boken boys.
This is weird not having headphones.
I am your fat and chubby friend and lovable friend Z. To my right, as always, the delicious, delightful, and dope Bones.
What up, Z?
Hey, buddy.
I've got some toes on my back right now.
Yeah. We have a live audience today for our first time.
Not just, well, Carly's technically live.
We have a dog and a lady. Hello.
Hello. Say hello. Hello. Oh, you got to scream into it. Okay, so yeah, all right.
So, Memorial Day weekend has now come and gone when you're listening to this. I hope everyone did plenty of smiling, plenty of dancing.
Plenty of shaking that ass.
Plenty of that. 4 years ago today on my Facebook status, I was at Paul's Tavern with the legendary George.
We're still going with George, huh?
Oh!
69!
5 years ago today,
Oh, weird.
I was at EDC.
What?
And this 5 years ago today, I had an 8-hour stretch where I couldn't speak. I tried to. I just literally couldn't
Was that
speak.
because of the drugs?
There was a lot of drugs involved, and I was having full conversations with Schleier, who was next to me. And the only problem was I was not actually speaking.
You were just looking at him and making, like, you thought you were speaking, and he was staring at you.
He was talking to me, and I was talking back to him, except
Not talking.
not verbally.
I've been there. Maybe not to that point, but usually I'm so drunk that I'm just mumbling, and I think I'm talking.
Yeah.
There's a video of that. I'm going to get that.
It's kind of like when Baker goes big red retard and he just moves his fingers around a lot and we think he's speaking, but he's not. That's how he communicates with us.
Oh, that's great.
James Kennedy from Vanderpump Rules
Oh, yeah.
was DJing at DJ's this weekend.
DJ at DJ's.
Is that his biggest gig of all time?
Probably. Well, Vanderpump's pretty big, right? Apparently guys like it. I don't know.
Well, what's bigger than DJing at DJ's?
Headlining that EDC you went to where nobody can hear or speak?
That was probably like Avicii. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
He's the dead one, right?
Yeah, he's dead. Have you watched his documentary? It's pretty good.
Nah, I don't really care.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Dana, can you come over here?
Live audience.
What, do you watch Vanderpump?
No.
You have to speak into the microphone.
I do not. No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Vanderpump is a great show.
Do you watch reality
Well,
TV?
I didn't even watch this show.
Double shot.
Double
of love.
shot. All right, you can go and sit back down. That was fun. Thank you. Don't.
You're the worst.
I mean, you don't watch Double Shot. This is the best show ever.
I'd like to correct the record. I got a lot of text messages that the Parker House is not in Manasquan.
It's in Sea Dirt.
It's in Seagirt.
Sea Dirt.
But in order to properly prove my point that Manasquan is the best, I absorbed Parker House into the debate. So it was something I knew, and it was knowing. But
Well, technically, like all the bars in Belmar are in
Lake Como.
Yeah, Lake Como.
I believe Bar A, like the town line for Lake Como, is like at the corner.
Yeah, that's
So
right there.
It's like Fairfield. Oh no, is it Sacred Heart University says they're in Fairfield, Connecticut?
Yeah, like once you watch,
but it's really in Bridgeport.
yes, and
You
once
just can't say that.
Correct. So that's what I'm saying with Parker House. Is it that far away?
Yeah, no, Parker House is kind of far away. It's not anywhere in the
Yeah, it is.
in the realm.
I guess I really never remember going there or leaving.
Well, because Spring Lakers in the basement,
Yes.
nothing positive happens.
Yes. And I'm usually drunk when you show up there. Like you're not sober.
Blackout always.
Yeah. Because you've been either sitting on the beach drinking all day or sitting in your backyard playing slap cup, watching our friend Mikey get absolutely dominated.
Oh, tough getting in the vortex. So I will correct. Yes, I understand that Parker House is in Seagirt, not
I'm
Manasquan.
Is this on?
Is this thing on?
I don't know. Can't hear anything.
Fact checking. Would you like these headphones?
No, fucking talk. God.
Fact checking is not something we're known for.
No. It's
So-
Parker House and Manasquan. We're going to leave it at that. It's not in fucking Seagirt.
Correct.
Okay.
So there will be more opportunities for you guys to correct us. I was also informed that the word midget is offensive.
Apparently.
So-
But little people is not. And I think little person is way more racist. Or is it a race?
No, but think
it's
about it. Like,
it's not really a race.
I can't drop the
It's a
N word, but I
style.
can say black people because it's describing what they look like.
I know.
So I
but-
guess little person is just describing what they look like, and midget is the N word apparently of little people.
I love little people.
Yeah, we all do. There was a Lonely Island Bash Brothers documentary on Netflix. Have you seen it yet?
No, but I am very excited to know.
Highly recommend it.
Okay.
It was a half hour of just super weird Lonely Island stuff.
Ooh.
Very, very awesome.
Okay.
Are you going to watch The Bachelorette?
No. I still know.
It's going to be awesome.
Once Joe the Box King was gone, I was done.
Well, rest in peace, Joe the Box King. He will be on Paradise.
Paradise of what?
Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, Bachelor in Paradise. Okay. So they basically knew he was going to be on that, and they just wanted his name out there real quick, and then they said, all right, you're going to Bachelor in Paradise.
Correct.
Okay.
We need to turn this AC on. I'm sweating my balls.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Throw it on.
Okay, yeah, we'll just let it.
Is this thing on? Okay.
How did that one sound?
All right.
We're still recording.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Whatever. We can edit this out.
Okay.
All right.
When are we doing that? On Sunday when it's 90 degrees?
You want to go to double shot?
We can do double shot. Can
right.
you give me a whammy? Oh, I'm so happy.
It's so hard to say goodbye
Very sad right
to
now.
yesterday. I'm going to pour one out for B Lashes.
Oh, what the fuck?
We love you, B Lashes. I'm sorry that you're gone.
We do. We love you. Very
We are
sad.
pro Darren, pro B Lashes, pro Marissa podcast.
We're going to be doing your dance for the rest of the time.
We will be doing the B Lash dance.
Yeah.
We're sorry that you're gone. We loved you. We still love you. There will be more. Double shot of love.
Love you, boo-boo.
Double shot of love featuring B Lashes. And hopefully Darren and Marissa win, but if they don't, they will be on the show as well.
Yeah.
And it will be
They can do it like they do
Finding
The
love for
Bachelor,
you
like if
guys.
you come in second or third. Yeah. What happened there? Huh.
So, shout out to Pask for ruining the episode for me. At 9 o'clock, I was not watching it live. I had a DVR. Is that the term people use still?
Recorded.
DVR'd?
Same thing, yeah. Recorded.
I don't know what people say.
There's no like DVR boxes anymore because it's all cloud space.
So Pask texted me and was like, he totally ruined the episode for me. So shout out Pask. Thanks for telling me B Lash has got.
I'm happy he
voted off.
watches though.
Yeah.
Was he as sad as we are about B Lashes being thrown off?
Very sad.
Okay.
MVP of the episode clearly goes to Marissa.
Yep.
She took over the show.
Yeah.
She's making out with Paulie.
Yeah.
She's talking shit to Nikki, standing up to her foe.
Yeah. Well, fuck Nikki.
Very big episode. We're a pro Marissa podcast.
I think Nikki's Twitter literally says on it. I think it's like "I'm a bitch" is like the summary of her Twitter. I'm going to bring it up.
she just gets upset and broods. She's the worst. Nikki is the worst.
Nikki is the worst. She's attractive though, and as Angelina said, she's like a hot crazy, but that doesn't make it any better.
She's very crazy. The episode opened up with them going to the club, a.k.a. they went to the guest house, and Paulie spun beats.
I mean, he's a good DJ.
The budget on this show is astronomically low.
Well, they did leave
They did go
to go fucking roller skating. What is
roller
that? $3 a person
Yeah.
that they had to pay there?
But I think that's like part of the intrigue of the show, though, is that they don't spend any money on it, and it's very entertaining.
Interesting.
So they started off the episode. They went to the club. They did the B Lashes dance to start. Team ECBC killing it on the dance floor.
Team ECBC.
Then we learned that I didn't remember this or know this. Maria is talking to Vinny, and she got her heart broken on national television.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Well, she was on a dating show prior to this dating show. She was a serial dating show dater. So she's a double. This is her double shot.
This is her double shot.
Wow, weird. So she's going to fucking win. God damn it. That's the curveball.
Maria.
This was all made for Maria, this whole show.
She is from North Bergen, so if someone outside of the ECBC crew were to win, I think we throw our support to Maria. She is a
she's
North Bergen girl.
Yeah. I feel like she's going to lose her mind once and throw down real hard.
to quote Paulie, what did he say here? I have it written down, and I can't find it. Oh, nope, can't. Oh, I like the fact that you're a history major, but you're hood. That's what Vinny said about Maria. So he's smitten by her.
Oh, yeah.
Vinny got very drunk in this episode.
It's great.
He was doing
Vinny
it,
drunk is great. Because he doesn't eat a lot of food because he's the keto Guido. So
and he
eats no
had
food.
carbs in this episode,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, fuck. Oh, so he must have felt like shit the next day.
He was doing impressions. He did a very bad impression of Darren. I don't think it was very good. He did
was
a
it?
great
I don't remember
Susie.
that.
He did
What
a
was
great Susie impression, which isn't that hard to do.
Can you do the laugh? What's the laugh? Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
And then he did one of Holly that wasn't like a good impression per se, but he kind of just made fun of her, which was very entertaining.
Uh-huh.
So Nikki makes out Vinny on the stairs. ECBC crew not having any of it, making faces. Darren's crawling like a cat upstairs.
Well, that's her move.
That's her move.
She gets a little drunk. She crawls like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Darren.
Yeah. Shout out. Love that.
And then Marissa, as she's watching Paulie make out with Nikki on the stairs, and I quote, "I'm about to destroy the kumbaya," and then goes downstairs and breaks it up and takes Paulie for herself.
And then makes out with him.
and makes out for herself.
Do you think what they don't show you, because they have to cut a lot in this show?
There's a lot of creative editing going on.
How much sex do you think they're having? I think a lot.
I feel like they can't, though, because if you're in the house with these people,
Yes.
there's a lot of crazy bitches on this show. If you're banging one of them, you're about to get stabbed by the other.
Okay.
So you can't really, I don't think they could be doing it. But
Okay.
having their cell phone is like an interesting little twist because Elle, who makes out with Paulie now after she had made out with Vinny.
Elle is a serial multiple people dater.
But this is why this is a great reality show. Elle texted Paulie and said, "Hey, come meet me out by the gazebo."
The text. Yep.
Every reality show needs cell phones from
Yes.
now on.
Well, I mean, I think they just started the trend.
They've set the precedent, and it's incredible because the amount of drama that can be caused is awesome.
Yep.
I love it.
Big fan of that.
So they went rollerblading. Paulie's rollerblading between Marissa and Holly, and he says, "I got a little Long Island sandwich here." Very entertaining. Good job, Paulie. Another low-budget activity, the rollerblading.
The rollerblading. It's so low.
Nikki keeps falling down because that's what she does, like an asshole.
Oh, she definitely has never. She can't ride a bike, can't skate, definitely can't swim.
Well, there's nothing wrong with most of those.
Yeah. All of those. You can't do any of those.
Correct. I've never tried a rollerblade. I would just assume that I can't. So I'm just not even going to try. So Marissa makes out with Paulie. She says he has the lips like a baby's ass.
Lips like a baby's ass.
I'm assuming that's very soft.
I've never kissed a baby's ass. I do have a lot of nieces and nephews, and I've never once thought I'm going to kiss that ass.
Yeah, I would hope that you don't kiss
Hold on.
asses of babies.
Have you ever kissed a baby's ass, Dana?
All the time.
Yes. Says yes.
So she has.
She
in
has
fact.
kissed babies' asses a lot, which now I'm a little bit worried
So, now
that.
so technically, you through the transitive property have kissed a baby's ass.
I guess I've kissed baby's ass. Yeah,
Did you guys kiss last night, or just
we kissed a
kiss?
little bit.
kissed a little bit?
We kissed a little bit of tongue,
So the fact that she's wearing your T-shirt, I would assume that you kissed a little bit.
a little bit.
Okay, that's a positive.
Yeah,
So actually now also through the transitive property, since Carly, my dog, has licked
it's like my lips, and her
Dana's
lips.
and your lips, you have made out with my dog and a baby's ass
And your dog's licked a baby's ass then too.
through the transitive property.
Transitive properties, of course.
Love the transitive property. Getting back to Double Shot, the nickname for Elle, they say, "Elle, what the hell?"
Elle, what the hell?
It's a great nickname.
I really like that.
These guys, like Vinny and Paulie, are like Donald Trump. They have like terrible, like fourth grade
Jokes?
like jokes and nicknames.
dad
but
jokes.
But they're great.
Yeah.
They're great. Elle, what the hell? After Vinny,
Big sale with. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go
after
ahead.
Paulie makes out with Elle, though, he comes back in the room and like Vinny like is trying to be mad at him, but they
And
just
he
love
goes,
each-
"We kissed, dude. We
Yeah,
kissed."
they,
He
like,
goes,
love
"What? Leave me alone. Don't do it." He's like, "I'm not talking to you. It was great."
They love each other so much. Like their brodom is so great.
They would have a threesome. They've definitely have had a threesome. They've had a devil's threesome. Definitely.
I think they would.
They definitely have.
They're great. Like I love the show for these guys. Like
Would
they're
you have a
so
devil's
nice.
threesome?
I would not.
With me?
Never.
Never?
I would never do it with another guy.
No, you don't. Oh, what did I just do there? You don't have to ever touch any part of my body.
I wouldn't even want to be in the same room as you. Even
What
though
if
I
it was a
don't want-
life or death situation?
Why would there be a life and death situation hinging on the fact that I banged the same person as you?
Yeah. Well, that's it. Either you.
What is this, like
There's a
Saw,
gun to- gun
Saw
to-
13?
gun
That's
to
the
your
premise.
head.
You have to bang in front of your best friend?
Yep.
So it's like Saw the porno.
Would you do it with? Well, because I feel like Mikey would do it. Yes, Mikey and Trevor would have done it together probably.
No, they have.
They have,
correct,
yeah.
Shout out
would
Previn
do-
Eminente.
Yeah, Mikey
Shout
would
out
do
Mikey.
it. I don't know.
I just wouldn't do it with
Sly-
any guy in general. Is my point. Like it doesn't matter. I wouldn't do it with.
What if it was
guy.
Boban?
No,
I think
that's
that'd
even
be-
weirder.
Yeah, well.
I don't want to be that intimidated. Boban's definitely slinging like a meat hook.
Oh man, that thing's like twisted in 3 different ways because he's that Eastern European that from like that poor area.
You need to go
It's
see
like-
John Wick because Boban shines in the movie.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that this morning. I could.
You're a little
shouldn't.
preoccupied, huh? Shout out Dana.
Yeah. Well, I could have just rolled right out of that poop at 5:30 in the morning to right into John Wick.
I can attest that you did poop at 5:30 because I have a text message from you at 5:30 in the morning.
like,
I
hey.
also, while we're here, I might as well read a text message we received from Hypothetical Bob this morning.
Are we going to move off a double shot, or are we just going to keep rolling?
Oh,
this
you know
part?
what? We'll go back into that. Let's finish up with Double Shot.
Okay, Marissa, we're sad for B-Lashes. Marissa had the best episode.
MVP Marissa, B Lashes, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. We love you. We're sorry you're gone.
We'll be sending email 1 Monday morning
To MTV.
well, probably Tuesday because I know they're off from Memorial Day.
Lashes!
B-Lashes.
A quick thing. We will say she left with grace. She hugged both of the guys. She's a class act, B Lashes. I did the goodbye between the ECBC crew and B Lashes left was like actually
It was sad.
It was very sad.
Yeah.
Like I got a little emotional. I'm sure that they were all crying, obviously. The Marissa versus Nikki is going to totally blow up in the next few weeks because
Marissa's going to rip her tit off.
Probably.
That's what's going to happen.
And a quick preview for next week. Paulie's daughter comes next week.
Where? Whoa, curveball.
And then the crew gets on a PJ. So
Did Brittany do anything this episode or no? She's just there again.
Brittany, I feel like is going to go far, but they're not giving her. They're either purposely not giving her a good edit and like cutting her out of everything. But she's definitely.
What if the curveball is Paulie's child? She is the baby mama to Paulie's child. Curveball.
Wow.
Dropping bombs.
I
That's
think-
why the child.
I don't
shows
think
up.
that he's on good terms with the baby mama.
She's gonna have a big episode next week because of the child. Because she loves kids.
correct.
Yeah. So she's gonna be like, oh, I'm going to.
She did say, Paulie, would you DJ my 16-year-old daughter's roller skating party? And then he kind of just laughed. But you could tell behind his eyes, he was like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah.
I'm a Vegas DJ, baby.
Yeah. I'm not doing. You can't go down that road. Once you go down that road, it's over.
Well, we're sorry for you, B-Lashes. We hope the best for you. God bless. Move forward. Better things on your horizon.
Sorry, B-Lashes.
Pro Darren, Pro Marissa podcast now.
And pro B-Lashes. We'll still talk.
We're still pro B-Lashes, but now
Like
we're
if
only
B-Lashes
rooting for
was
those
there,
two.
this would happen.
Correct. So, good luck in your future endeavors. It's so hard to say goodbye. All right. I do want to give a Diet Starts on Monday update, but first I want to go into
Well, no, it is going to be Monday when they listen to this. So
That's a good point. Well, I want to update you.
when did you fail?
So last week,
Because it was Thursday. You made it to Wednesday night. So
I made it to Wednesday night, and I'll tell you about my Thursday because it was a bad Thursday. I woke up. I didn't go to work. Called out at work.
you called out of work.
Yeah, hung out with the girlfriend.
Oh,
I
that's
did.
nice.
I had a Greek omelet for breakfast with home fries, and I had a side of a toasted corn muffin with butter,
So you had like a lot of carb all over that, just all in 3 different areas.
slathered in butter. Followed by a very unhealthy Bianca Manca Maria chicken cutlet sandwich, which of course has like.
You went to Biancamano. I thought you said you're never getting anything from there again.
It was. I went inside. The chicken cutlets were fresh, and she put so many, or the woman behind the counter put like 45 cutlets on the sandwich. So I took them off, and this is how fat I am. I had a side of prosciutto.
That is very fat.
Yeah.
That is a very, very fat thing.
So I had a chicken cutlet sandwich with, instead of like, we had chips also. So I had a side of chips and I had a side of
Would
just,
you eat those chips on the sandwich?
only if there was no top to the sandwich.
No bread, you mean? So you would do a chip meat?
I would have
combo.
it. I've had a tuna melt with Doritos on top. That's not a carb on carb because the Doritos act as the closing of the sandwich.
Okay,
I just mind fucked that one.
whatever.
Anyway,
Keep going.
So I had a side of
hell.
prosciutto. That was actually the healthiest part of my day, because then I had Domino's for dinner. I had sausage and black olive pizza. I had
Ew.
buffalo wings and the cheesy garlic.
Actually, have you had the Domino's? I think it's like a spicy chicken, like a.
Oh, the sandwich?
No.
Oh,
I've never had a sandwich from Domino's.
I have. They're
I'm
actually
sure
not
you
bad.
have. Yeah, you grew up eating that shit.
They didn't have the sandwiches when I was growing up.
No, they didn't have the sandwiches until like 5 years ago.
Correct.
But they had that 5-5-5 deal, and then they let it go for a while, and then they brought it back. And then there was the no-no deal. That was the best.
No?
You don't know that?
No.
Domino-no? It's whenever there was a no-hitter in baseball. For 1 hour the next day, it was free pizza. You just walked in. You had to go. The second that no-no happened and they announced it, you had to go online and
There've
like
been a
put
lot
in
of
a
no-hitters
code.
lately.
Yeah, no, they stopped doing it this year. Because like last year, I remember it because I was like, I'm never eating Domino's in New York because there's so much good pizza. And then there was a no-no middle of the day or the night before. And you have to be like the first 100,000 people. And I walked across town. I walked to the west side from the east side just to go get a free pie from Domino's. And you don't have to pay anything. You literally walk in, show them that you did this, you put in this code, and they hand you a pie and you walk out. It's wonderful.
Interesting business model.
Yeah. Yeah, making zero money there. I never went back to Domino's again. I still have not been back to Domino's.
Well, you famously would not eat the Little Caesars bacon wrap pizza.
I will never eat Little Caesars anything ever again. I had it once as a child, and I fucking hated it.
Little Caesars bacon wrap pizza was fucking incredible. So you're a dick for not eating it.
Now,
While we're on the topic of Domino's, by the way, I will say I once witnessed Adam Baker eat his entire... We did the 5-5-5 deal.
he ate all three?
He ate his whole pizza. He ate half of my pizza. And then he ate 2 pounds of trail mix. 2 pounds of trail
How
mix.
high was he?
I think he was just drunk. He wasn't speaking, so he was drunk.
Okay.
It was the single best accomplishment I've ever
Did
seen
you get
someone
wings?
eat. No. He
Oh, the wings were
ate
great,
his
though.
entire medium pizza with like 4 cups of ranch on the side. Half of my
Did he
pizza.
drink the ranch?
And 2 pounds. 2 pounds of trail
You're
mix.
not exaggerating. Are you being
No,
and
he literally ate 2 pounds
two
of trail
fucking
mix.
pounds. That seems like a lot.
It was ridiculous. Shout out Baker.
Shout out to Baker.
Shout out Baker.
Shout out Baker's mother, and I shout out to Baker.
Love Mama Baker. So to wrap this up, I
can't hear any of this, but I know what's coming. Yes.
I celebrate a new record because I lasted technically till Thursday at like 9 a.m. 81 hours. 81 hours of my diet.
Is that the longest you've ever gone?
Since we've started this show, it is, and it's probably the longest I've
In real
lasted.
life, that's what I mean.
It's been like 6 years since I've lasted more than 4 days, so
Congratulations.
I'm kind of proud of myself.
Yeah. You look like you lost a little weight. Or that could just be a baggy shirt, one of those three.
I just feel like a bag of shit, actually, so that
I
could
do
be
too.
that
Did you throw up?
I did not.
That's shocking.
I don't know what time I got home.
I would assume it's around 3. Madison was saying that there was the DJ. You were the only people in City Bistro.
We were at City... Oh, okay,
And there was
yes.
a DJ playing downstairs, and you were the only people dancing, and literally nobody else was there except for
I think
our
it was
friend group.
Charlie's sister's ex-boyfriend was DJing.
Interesting.
I believe that was it.
Yeah, 6 degrees of separation, huh?
Of Kevin Bacon, Charlie.
Yeah.
I believe, we were, now that's coming back, we were the only people there at City Bistro.
Yeah.
And it was just us dancing.
Did anyone lose their bags? Because I know Beth lost something.
Beth lost her coat in Manhattan.
Yes, she left her coat in Manhattan.
If only there was a service to do these things with.
Yep. Maybe one day there will be.
Well, 81 hours, new record. I'm very happy with myself. We'll save the Bob text message for the hypothetical.
Okay.
Okay, so. You have a carb on carb for me?
Oh, we're doing carb on carb now. Yes, I do. So this carb on carb, apparently Australia loves fucking carb on carbs because when you put in hashtag carb on carb on Instagram, the only things that like the top 300 things that come up are from like Sydney, like in different places in Sydney. So
Hello, Sydney.
this is from, I believe it's called the Dutch Smuggler, which is, that could be
that a restaurant?
That could be a word of the day one day. We have to look that one up.
The Dutch smuggler. I'm actually going to put that down in my notes because
Yep.
that's got to be a cool definition.
So they call it's a Nacho Libre Toasty, it's basically a sandwich, 2 pieces of white bread, a fried egg, rice, and it looks like some beans, and maybe, because there's no real, description there. It looks like some beans, and then maybe chorizo in there as well.
All right, so
Take a look. See if you'd eat it.
I'm going to take a peek. We'll throw this up on the IG. I mean, immediately,
It's just
I'm
so
out.
much carbs in front of your face. It's
Immediately,
just
I'm
right
out because of the rice. I don't do burritos.
there. That's a fucking lie.
Have you ever seen me eat a burrito with rice on it? The answer is no, because I think it's disgusting.
Not recently, but that's also because you're being spiteful. I think you do it secretly when nobody's around.
No, I don't. I would never do it because in the event that like someone walked in on me eating a carb on carb, I would feel so ashamed.
You like run into the other room.
I'd
and
rather
cry.
you, I'd rather you walk in on me masturbating than eating a carb on carb at this point.
Well,
in my
because
life.
we would go, I knew it! I fucking knew it! That would end the segment. Once we walk in on you eating a carb on carb, the segment is done.
Well, that'll never happen.
Well, I'll beg to differ.
It would have to be the biggest moment of weakness ever.
Really easily, this could have happened last night because you were so blacked out. I could have forced
Well, that
food in
doesn't
front of
count
you.
if I don't
Oh,
know
it
what I'm
counts.
doing.
Sure, it does.
No. You also are going to entrap me one day. Entrapment doesn't count.
Oh, entrapment counts.
This is an easy carb on carb. As soon as you put rice on a sandwich, I'm out. As soon as you put pasta on a sandwich, I'm out.
It looks delicious, though,
put
right?
anything
the fried
in a
egg,
wrap-
the chorizo, like
Yes,
yeah,
that
like
sounds
beans.
good. No, I don't do beans either. I will not have beans in my burrito.
Beans.
That's not even a carb on carb
They're good
thing.
for your heart.
They're just disgusting.
The more you eat,
The more you fart.
yep.
I just don't like beans in general.
What
unless I'm
is-
eating them alone?
What's the one thing that makes you fart the most, eating wise? Because I have two specific things, and Dana's also going to get this question, and I hope she's ready for it. No. I
let
need
you-
an answer. I need a real answer.
I have one thing that makes me. It doesn't make me fart. I just have massive diarrhea every time I have spinach. But I love spinach.
Yeah.
So anytime most people just eat Taco Bell when they need to shit, I eat spinach.
Yeah, mine are. Well, grapes is big for farts.
Grapes.
I know it's weird.
So if you have
I can't.
like
You
a
can't.
glass of wine, you fart.
No. Like actual just grapes. Once it's fermented, it's fine. I don't have to fart.
You're talking yellow grapes or red grapes.
Any fucking grapes. But the problem, I think the big problem is you can't eat like a handful of grapes. I eat whatever I buy of the grapes that's gone within 12 minutes.
You eat the entire stem's worth.
I eat everything. Well, they're not filling. It's not really a snack. It's water.
The Stemsworth is the cousin of Liam Hemsworth.
Ah,
Just
the
so we're on
Stemsworth.
same
Ooh.
page. Yeah, the Stemsworth.
Hold on. We were talking about devil's threesomes, and I said, to Dana, who would you have a devil's threesome with? And I said, who's your favorite actor? And you said Chris Hemsworth, right?
Which one is Chris Hemsworth?
Not Fat Thor. She wouldn't do Fat Thor. So I said,
Oh, Miley Cyrus, boo.
no. Liam Hemsworth is Miley. Yeah, that's his brother.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth is Fat Thor.
So So would you do it?
So you want... And wait, which one is married to Miley Cyrus? Fat Thor?
Would you do it with?
Fat Thor and then Skinny Thor? Yeah. 100%.
Fats? Ooh, interesting.
Would you do this with Chris Hemsworth and Liam Hemsworth?
The Hemsworth eye.
Like the Hemsworth
There's
devil's
three of them.
threesome.
There's three of them.
Okay, the two hottest.
Who's the third?
I would do it with all three.
Who's the third?
Would you do it with all three at the same time?
There's an older brother. There's like an older dude.
You know
Yes,
that
all three at
technically
the
if you
same
have a
time.
threesome with them, it's illegal.
No, it's not.
Not
Yeah,
in
that's
New York.
no, it's
Not in
incest.
Alabama.
It's illegal.
Not in
You
Australia.
can't have a threesome
Not in
with-
Australia.
with your sibling. It's
They're
illegal.
Australian.
They're not in Australia. Australia, they're weird.
Down under, there's no rules. The Outback taught me that.
You gotta keep talking. Tell us who else would you have? Who else would you have this threesome with?
Girls, maybe. Maybe.
Ooh,
Interesting.
yeah, very interesting. Do you pick one specific girl off the top of your head?
I mean, you guys have been talking about Madison Beer a lot lately.
Madison Beer.
Probably. Yeah.
Madison Beer.
Madison Beer only within the last 2 years, though.
Well, that's legally, yes.
Because then we're going to get into Australian territory.
Yes. Carly, what are you licking? Okay. What about you, Chris? Who's the guy you would have a devil's threesome with? No. If you're going to have a devil's threesome and you have to, you pick one
I'm
threesome
not
mate.
answering this question because
I think you go with Joe, right?
With the least threatening person?
Yes, you go with Joe.
Anti-shout-out Val's husband.
Shout out to Val's husband. You got to go with Val's husband. He also asked us to not use his full name since he teaches children, which...
Anti-shout-out.
Anti-shout-out to...
He took Val's last name anyway, so
Yes.
he's now
Yeah,
Joe
Val's
Cardesi.
somewhat okay with us using her name, I guess. And she has the video of you dropping, or picture after you dropped your...
My contact
and
lens
put
on
it
the
in, and
floor.
your eye was instantly red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had pink eye.
Yeah, I know.
Immediately.
Instantly.
I've never actually seen pink eye occur quicker than that day. It was simultaneous.
Yep.
We watched the infection grow
It was so gross.
live in my eye.
It's so gross.
All
okay.
right.
Okay. Just talking through the whole whammy.
We have a quick little coitus corner.
Coitus corner.
I have two things written down for the coitus corner. Both involve Pornhub. Pornhub has invented a bathing suit to help you tuck your boner away on the beach. Did you see
saw
that video?
What the fuck?
Incredible. It's just basically like super, super thick, spandexy material.
My question.
It's
I
like
don't know.
Lululemon on steroids.
I don't know how many boners I've ever had on the beach. I've had a few. I'm trying to think of just being on the beach with a girl.
I can name none that I've ever had.
Yeah. I've never had this issue, I would say. Never in my mind I've been like, damn, I could really use some fucking shorts that would cover this boner, this uncontrollable boner I'm having in the middle of 3,000 people on this beach.
I will say this. I think they're slowly moving in on my dick cleavage corner because they're slowly making clothing for the penis.
Ooh, so dick cleavage will become a thing.
Dick cleavage. Pornhub is making dick cleavage a thing sooner rather than later, I think.
Wow. Wait, what is this segment we're doing right now?
Oh, we're in the coitus corner.
Oh, we're in the Coitus corner. That's right.
Hot coitus corner!
Hot corner?
This is the coitus corner. That's all I had for that one. I just wanted it was an interesting thing. Good video. Good
Okay.
job by Pornhub. The other one is the one you sent me. Pornhub has gift cards. And what was the title of the ad?
Oh,
the
fuck.
The gift that keeps on coming.
The gift that keeps on coming.
Wonderful.
But
Pornhub is great.
they spelled coming COMING, which
Oh.
if you're going to say it, might as well
Put the
spell it
alliteration.
out.
Yeah. There's no need to
Yeah.
Don't hide it. We have politicians advertising on Pornhub.
Just
now
write
we
the
have
word
gift cards.
fucking coming. CUM coming.
What is your porn site that you go to?
Pornhub. That's all I know. I haven't researched new porn sites since I found Pornhub. Because
What was the one back in the day?
Porn.md. Porn.md is the aggregate of all porn
It is
sites.
the search engine of all porn
yeah,
sites.
it's the Google of porn.
Yeah, PornMD. But then you have to know what you're looking for if you go to PornMD.
Well, yeah. I mean, we know what you're looking for.
I don't-
Tran on man, is that what it is?
I don't do female on female anymore.
Dana, what do you think about that? How do you feel about she-male on female porn?
Oh, I mean, I already asked him earlier. And he wouldn't. Oh, we've had a conversation about this earlier.
Okay.
Female on female.
as well, I was pooping.
I will die on this corner. It is the straightest form of porn that's not lesbian out there. I'll die on this corner.
Yeah, well, you are. You will die. And on the Coitus corner. Yeah.
No, but I don't do the female on female anymore. It was a phase of my life. Every now and then I'll jump back in.
What's your go-to now?
I don't really have a go-to.
It's whatever's popular at the time.
Yeah, whatever's there. You know.
Suggested for you? What is suggested? Open your Pornhub. What's suggested?
I only go on incognito mode, so
Yeah, but it still suggests things for you based on what you've watched in the past.
it does not.
It
I can
does.
assure you of that.
It does.
I can assure you that it does not.
Let's look at it then.
No.
Pull it out. Not your
Anyway.
dick. Carly's been fucking licking her asshole the entire time.
My dog does love to lick her nether regions. Shout out, Carly. All right, that was the Coitus Corner.
Corner!
A quick scooter update.
Oh, Scoots.
There is a picture of our mayor-in-chief, Ravi Bala, riding a scooter
The Hoboken Chic,
without a helmet.
theoretically.
Now, I have a
He's always
question.
got a helmet on.
Let me posit this question. Are you religiously exempt from wearing a helmet if you're a Sikh?
It's not. You don't legally have to wear a helmet on these.
I thought it was the law.
suggested. It is heavily suggested.
So
Which
is our
doesn't make
mayor
sense because
promoting-
bicycles in New Jersey? You have to wear a helmet.
Correct.
Legally.
Correct.
And he likes fucking charging people for things.
Is our mayor promoting risky behavior?
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen at least six different of those scoots with two people on them, which is what we said.
I saw two fat people on it together.
Oh, I saw a fat guy on the Uju ones, like the ones where you can sit down.
The ratio of weight from the Uju ones where you sit down or stand up is drastic. Like
Yeah.
the fat people all get on the ones that you can sit down on.
Of course. No, but he was
And
so
the
fat.
skinny people stand up.
It wasn't moving, and then you could see the back wheel like squishing down into the ground. It wasn't for him.
Is there a weight limit on the scooters?
Apparently, it's whatever that 373 pounds. I assume he was.
Pretty much every tweet from Police Chief Ken Ferranti has been about the scooters over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Or the last week, I'm
they,
sorry.
They might have hired a social media person
Just run his account.
because they knew how many issues they were going to get from this.
Now, I saw something very scary. There was a group of teenagers, 7 of them, all riding scooters.
Scoots.
Right by me the other day, with one of them had like Tupac blasting in the backseat.
This is what's going to happen, yeah.
It was a gang of roving teenagers.
Is this like
down
South
the
Park?
Scooter. Yes.
Yeah.
It's exactly like the South Park episode about scooters is coming to real life in Hoboken right now.
They're like The Simpsons now. The Simpsons did it. South Park did this already.
That wasn't that an episode? South Park did this. Simpsons did this.
That is
already.
an episode on South Park about called Simpsons did it.
this
And
already.
everything they think of or say, Simpsons have already done.
It's scary. These scooters are getting out of control.
Scooting around.
I still have not. I have not ridden one.
No. I have heavily contemplated it. We walked from
I should have taken
City
one
Beach
yesterday.
to the pier, all the way downtown to Farside Tavern. Shout out Farside.
Farside Tavern, nice little hidden gem in Hoboken.
Dope spot. Hot lesbian makeout going on yesterday that we saw.
There was definitely lesbians making out.
Shout out to them as well. Didn't see that one coming when I saw them walk in the door.
There's a lot of face holding going on.
Yeah.
A little close eyes and face looking.
Dana, here's a question for you. When was the last time you made out with a woman?
No comment.
Ooh.
Well, that's not a denial.
It's not denial. Was it in 2019?
No, it's only been like 6 months.
6 months.
Or maybe last year. Maybe last year.
So 2018 you made out? Okay.
So she just went quickly from no comment to last year.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah. Right. Was it wonderful?
I mean, making out with girls is just wonderful in general. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
We're a pro Dana podcast.
Pro Dana
right now.
podcast. Shout out Dana.
Good job, Dana. All right, that's what we got in the scoots, and that's what we got on girls making out with girls.
Scoots. I'll never ride them. Just to jump back in. I have to. This is like your carb on carb. I know you want to eat certain things, but you
Yeah.
won't out of literal
Spite?
Just spite. And I will never fucking ride them. And I'm waiting for that day when somebody's running towards me and I can just fucking crack him on the sidewalk. Be like, oh, you can't do this.
I want to ride them, but I just don't think I can. I can't ride a bike. I can't
Oh, yeah,
swim.
you can't,
I
you
just
can't.
I just assume I won't get on one because I just assume I can't do it.
It's just you've never done a scooter. It's just standing with one foot on the thing.
I've ridden like a razor scooter, but I've never gone that fast. I feel
They do go pretty quick.
I feel like once I get over 5 miles an hour, my queasiness will hit in and I'll get nervous. I don't know if I can do it. Well, you want to go to word of the day?
Please do. I'm excited for this.
There are so many goddamn definitions for this one. There's 7 different definitions.
Let's not read all 7.
Well, I kind of have to go into some of them because this is the most versatile phrase I've ever seen in the world.
Okay, go ahead.
It's chicken nugget.
Yeah, okay.
The most versatile phrase in the English language. First, let's go racist. A person born and raised in an Arabic country who speaks only English, so they call them a chicken nugget because they're brown on the outside and white on the inside. Muhammad is such a chicken nugget.
Wow. That's like racist, but only people that live there. You would know that.
Speak only English.
Yeah, would know that.
So that's okay. So now we're going from racism to
It's
just
pretty racist, yeah.
not to be confused with a chode. A chicken nugget is a penis of a small proportions. It's less than a mouthful, not satisfying by itself, and can be warmed up and finished off in less than 3 minutes.
Oh, it's a micro penis. This is a micro penis. That's
Okay.
what a micro penis is.
This is why there's a versatile word.
Okay.
So then we go to an ugly fat person at a pool. That's the whole definition.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Then
Is our friend and I shout out Joe on there?
No,
Is
he's
that oh man.
so now there's 2 definitions that both involve barbecue sauce for some reason. So
Well, have you ever dipped your chicken nugget in barbecue sauce?
I do hot mustard only.
Only hot mustard?
Only hot mustard.
That's really weird.
Well, if I'm at McDonald's.
What about
I'll do
honey
hot,
mustard?
Hot mustard at McDonald's.
What about honey mustard at McDonald's? They have-
I will only do the hot mustard. If they don't have the hot mustard, I'll move to the honey.
Dana, what do you dip your chicken nuggets in?
Honey mustard.
Yeah.
Dang.
Other women was the correct answer. So, chicken nugget, 3 more definitions. These 2 are both barbecue sauce. Any form of sex followed by the receiving partner getting covered in cum and barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah, we're getting real weird here. So, wait, can you repeat that? Any form of sex and the receiving partner getting covered in cum
Yeah,
and
like
barbecue sauce.
jizz
I'm
and
just reading-
barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
The next one's a little strange.
That's quite a combo there.
Cum and barbecue sauce. Dip your scrotum in barbecue sauce and slap it onto a grill until it's tender and juicy. Then proceed to dip your barbecue-based balls, That's a good phrase. Barbecue-based balls.
The triple B.
Into
It's like
your-
diners, drive-ins, and dives. Barbecue baseballs.
You take those balls and you put them into your partner's mouth. Partner/victim's mouth.
Who's the real victim here? I think it's the guy that put his balls on the grill.
It's like playing Ookie Cookie. Who is the winner?
There's no winner. Well, no,
Do
there's
you win or lose?
no. There's only one loser
Or
and a
is it
lot
the-
of winners.
What if it's 12 gay people doing it? Is that person the winner?
Well, then yes,
Interesting.
yes. Can I?
The last one. Let me get to the last one.
Okay.
The last definition I have. So this is why this is a versatile word. We went from
we have-
racism to fat people to barbecue sauce to micro penises, and the last one, I don't even know. This is just hilarious. It's the act of midgets pouring hot grease all over their bodies, then having a massive orgy in the kitchen.
I love that. That's a bag of chicken nuggets right there. I like that.
I apologize. Shout out
Sausage.
Val for saying the M word. I meant to say little people. My
Yes.
apologies.
Little people. We apologize.
It's the
to you.
act of little people pouring hot grease all over their bodies and then having an orgy in the kitchen.
But little people also maybe reconsider.
why is
going
it in
back.
the kitchen?
What?
Why is it in the kitchen?
Where would you get grease other than the kitchen?
Good point.
Yeah. Just think about that.
Chicken nugget, the most versatile phrase in the English language.
I liked that.
to date.
Yep. I don't know. Mung's up there, but you know.
Mung is not versatile. Mung is actually the least versatile phrase in the world.
Can we talk
It
really
means
quickly
one
since we're on
specific
word of the
thing.
day? Oh man, I guess we'll wait for the call in. But about pooping on chests.
German Scheiser porn.
Yes.
Dana, what are your thoughts on German Scheiser porn?
I still can't wrap my head around that. I'm sorry, guys. Still can't wrap my head around it.
Leave it to the people that desecrated and massacred an entire race of people to be in
To
shit
shit.
porn. Yeah. That's what the Germans do.
They're hating themselves.
Maybe German Scheiser porn is self-loathing for the fact that they incinerated a race of people.
So they're shitting on other people's chests. They're just shitting on people.
Their own German chests. Because they're upset and they can't.
Man, I got the shakes. Sorry, keep going.
They can't. They can't cope with the fact that they were terrible people. The Germans.
Yep.
Anti-shout out Hitler. Anti-shout out.
I think
Hitler.
that's you don't even have to say that. That's understood.
Well.
It's like how the P in pneumonia is silent. Like you don't have to anti-shout out Hitler. He is forever anti-shout-outed.
Shout
Is that a word?
Anti-shouted.
Anti-shouted. Wait, what? Quick word. Demure. Have you ever heard that before today?
I've heard the word demure.
Okay. Because Dana dropped
Dana
this
has
word
a sister that is demure.
that apparently she has a sister named Angela that is demure.
We've noticed that the one common theme in Dana's family is that they like white people.
Yes.
No. This is
They also like white names.
like Dana and Angela.
Yes.
I hope my sister doesn't listen to this.
Does your sister listen?
You have a brother named Sean. You're Dana. Your sister's Angela, and you're Asian.
And none of us have Asian names.
Correct.
Yes. Not all Asian people have Asian names.
Well, no, they do. No, it's like let me be racist here. They all do.
So I work in recruiting, right? So I see the best is like
Is
the
your last
foreigner,
name like Asian?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, all right.
I mean-
Well,
no, it's Biancamano. It's
I
Biancamano.
was just seeing like maybe your family was just like fuck it, we're going full Italian
yeah,
right now.
yeah, Biancamano. Dana Bianca. Yeah,
It ends
Dana
in an A.
Marie Romano.
Definitely ends in an A.
What was I going to go into there? I don't know. I'm lost now. I'm confused.
I don't know, but
Okay, whammy.
big news in the Quinnipiac community.
But sad news, really.
Sad news. We need to pour one out for Ray of Ray and Mike's fame.
The owner of Ray and Mike's. Well, I don't know if we pour one out for him. He probably should have been paying his taxes.
Well, let me give you the rundown. So we'll give a quick hat tip and a shout out to Joey Jerv, Baker, and Bob Talbot, who all sent this to me.
Differently? Separately?
Separately texted this to me.
That's very funny. No, and Big Mike.
and Big Mike in the group chat
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So 4 people basically told me about this within maybe a half hour of it being up. So shout out to all you guys. Thank you for sending it to me. Raymond George is his full name.
I think I knew that.
I think I did too.
Yeah.
He's the owner of Ray and Mike's.
Greatest. Top 5, maybe top 2 deli
delis
of all time. Yeah.
Definitely top 10.
Yeah.
Maybe even top 2.
Yeah.
I would say maybe even top 1.
I think it's number 1.
Tax evasion 2012, 2013. So let me run through a lot of these facts because they're hilarious.
Okay.
He was using the cash from his store to put into the ATM, which apparently, and then he didn't report it as income, which apparently you can't do.
And then he was making money off the ATM charges. Oh, this is a real good way to funnel money.
He deposited
Because
checks.
then people were paying him too.
Correct.
Oh man,
On top of it,
oh wow, he's making money.
He deposited checks totaling $300,000 into his personal investment account. He deposited a $25,000.
He found the right bank because banks usually test
red flag.
Yeah, like they're like, what are you doing? Like this isn't your. Okay, go ahead.
He deposited a $25,800 check from the lottery account into his personal investment account.
Like he won the lottery. Like he was just scanning all the cards. He's like, oh, got a $25K one.
He underreported $365,000 for 2012 and $273,000 for 2013.
How much money were they fucking making?
Oh, Schleier's calling.
Maybe we'll do quick answer. Just answer. Oh, hi. I can't hear you, but hi.
Live on the pod, Maddie Schley.
Sorry, I was calling about later.
What is he saying? You have to repeat everything.
We're literally talking about the Ray and Mike scandal right now.
That's why we let you answer.
Oh, well,
we answered.
Just had a cheesesteak last night, so
We just had a cheesesteak last night.
From Ray and Mike's? That's not possible.
Nah, I
Not
wish
from
it was
Ray and
from
Mike's,
Mike's.
yeah.
Don't get me all horned up like that.
All right, well, sorry to interrupt. I was just calling to see when you guys are going later.
Hey, good to hear from you, Schley. I'll call you back in like an hour.
Oh, that was it? He just wanted to tell us he was eating a cheesesteak?
Yeah, he wanted to talk about later.
Okay.
Shout out George's housewarming party.
Okay.
So back to Ray. Ray underreported $365,000 2012, $273,000 2013. He owes $220,000 in back taxes.
It's not a small amount.
He's going to face up to 5 years in prison and fines of $440,000 plus the $220,000.
I was going to say, that's not bad because he also still owes $300. It's less than what he owes in taxes.
The deli is like a 600 square foot deli, and it pours out that much money.
That's crazy.
It is like the greatest deli.
Yeah, you go there on like a Saturday or a Sunday or at really any day at like a lunchtime. Like, it is packed.
I'm surprised it took this long.
I'm surprised it took this long. They were doing very well.
No, I'm like that. He got caught doing something. Look, this is I love Ray. Ray's a great dude.
The IRS, it took him almost 7 years to
catch
figure
him.
out. Yeah, 7 years, 8 years.
I'm like actually upset about this because like I love Ray and Mike's is fucking awesome. I love Ray. Like,
Yeah,
incredible place. I'm sorry that this happened to you. Fuck the government.
yeah. Fuck the government. Honestly,
Do what you want with your money, bro.
They gave me a beer once because I walked in after being, I get the shakes when I'm really.
Yeah, I can. You have them right now.
I have them right now, yeah. And they're like, whoa, dude, you have the shakes right now. And I was like, well, I had a long night. And he goes, you know what you need? A beer. He's like, you want a beer? And I literally walked around the back, and we cracked a beer and had a beer. Like,
Have you
middle of the day.
the same people have been working at Ray and Mike's for like 10 years.
What's his
Do they
name?
have equity in the company?
Because I worked at Wings Over Hamden with, what's that kid's name that also ended up working there?
Oh, there was one of. I don't know. I know who you're
What
referring
is his
to.
name? How do I not remember his name?
Not Dasher.
Yes.
Dasher.
Dash, yes. Yes.
Fun story about Dasher. I once freshman year I was walking down Dorm Road up to the other part of campus, and in the creek by New Road. You know where New Road is?
Of course.
14 degrees in the middle of December.
You swimming?
Dasher's laying down next to the creek with his shirt off, just like out there. And I'm like,
Getting a tan?
hey, Dasher, what's going on? No, this is like at 2 in the morning. I was like, hey, Dasher, what's going on? And he just looks at me and he goes, hey, what's up, buddy? Like nothing crazy was going on. Like nothing we was going like, bro, you have no shirt on. You're next to a frozen river and it's 14 degrees out. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's hysterical. Funny thing about that river. So you know where the bus stop is for Toads?
Yes.
So our shout out to Manch, Justin Manchester. I'm going to use full name. We might cut that out. I don't know.
Shout out, Gus.
Yeah, shout out to Gus. So we left Toads one time. We're on the bus. He liked to drink. I'm sure he still does. We're a big fan of him. He had a very specific rule, before I go into this story, that if you bring beer over to his room or apartment or anything, and it's in his fridge for more than like 2 days, a day or 2 days, he's drinking your beer.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. But
I'm
like
okay
in
with
freshman year, it's like, I live down the hallway. Why can't I just come and get my beer? And he goes, nope, that is my beer now.
Beer is currency.
Yeah, he used to write all his papers, literally just sitting there and drinking a beer like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So he gets off the bus, and we're standing there, and he was dating, I forget her name. She is married now. Shout out to whatever your name is. And he's so drunk. He went
Shout
to
out
pee.
to the Slob Cat.
He went to pee behind like the bus stop thing.
Oh, yeah.
and fell down the hill into the river. Just tipped over and rolled in the river. And then she screams, and we're all like, what? He goes, he's in the river, I can't get him out. And then we all had to go and drag him out of the river. He had some interesting stories.
Was that the Hep Creek?
That's
that was
Hep Creek.
Hep Creek flowed through the whole campus,
Hep Creek,
right?
yeah. Like he was never going to drown. It's
Yeah.
like Robin Hood Men Tights when...
Well, down there, it's like not even like a foot of water. Hep Creek does get kind of deep.
Oh, when it floods? Oh,
well, Hep Creek
yeah.
in the middle of campus by the baseball field got a little deep.
Yeah, multiple times I saw people on canoes going down it, which was very weird.
Hep Creek was where everyone jumped in after either a Boston or New York team won the title. That's where everyone would go celebrate and jump in Hep Creek, which happened.
No, the
Yankees
only
Yankees won,
and
the Giants.
and the Giants. So while we were there,
Boston won a World Series,
no,
and the Patriots probably won a Super Bowl.
did
in that
they win?
time frame.
No, because the Patriots lost to the Giants. Oh, they definitely won one.
Actually, no, because the Patriots lost to the Giants twice while we were there.
Yes, but they won. They had to win it.
No, I think the Red Sox won.
All right. Anyway, we've gone really down this fucking wormhole. Where are we now? We're on Ray and Mike's.
We're still on Ray. All right, so what's your favorite Ray and Mike sandwich?
I think I'm just a regular cheesesteak or chicken cheesesteak. I don't know if you've had the chicken cheesesteak. Real good.
Did you get mayonnaise on your cheesesteak?
I think I had it once, but that was never a go-to for me. I'm more of I need that ketchup, hot sauce, peppers, onions.
Shout out Steve Cav, who taught me that mayonnaise on a cheesesteak tastes delicious, and it's a fat move, but I love it.
So instead of using butter on top of your bread when you're making a grilled cheese, you put mayo on it. Way better. Cooks better. It's just fucking tasty. Obviously, because it's just lard.
And it's not a carb on carb, so I'm in.
Okay.
I was a Cluckin' Russian guy.
Interesting.
Loved it. It was a chicken cutlet with the
I got
bacon.
anything other than that.
And it was Munster cheese. It was some kind of nice cheese.
Munster cheese. Mung cheese.
And some Russian dressing.
Wonder if Dana knows what mung is.
Dana, do you know what mung is?
Okay.
You don't want to know.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
I'm sad for Ray because, I don't want Ray to go to jail.
No.
And Ray and Mike's can't close, right?
Oh, they sure can.
But I feel like everyone...
Making out with Carly over there? Sorry.
I feel like everyone that works in that store has got to have equity because, there are people that have worked there.
For their whole lives.
The lady with the tattoos that had, children. And
that might have been Ray's wife. We don't know.
The big heavy guy with the hat, the backwards hat.
That made the delicious food. Yep.
They've been there. And then, the little guy that was, strung out. And the little skinny guy who was strung out looked like Steve-O.
Would you be sadder if Ray goes to jail or if this happened to, what's his name from Dick's?
Oh, Roberto.
If this happened to Roberto...
I have a better relationship, a closer personal relationship with Roberto.
Yeah. I mean, when I broke my jaw in college and I was bleeding profusely, and for some reason I thought, I'm going to go to Dick's. And me and the Honey Badger, Dave H.
Shout out
to the Honey Badger.
You racially ambiguous fuck.
He is very racially ambiguous. Went to Dick's, and he's like... Roberto's like, it looks like you need some shots, and literally just got 4 shots of tequila for me. And I was hammered already, and I blacked out, wake up the next day, jaws locked, broken jaw. Quite a nice guy.
Roberto, it's now called Roberto's. So it was called Dickerman's.
No, it was called Andalays.
Well, it was called Dickerman's first. That's why it was called Dick's. So when my brother went to Quinnipiac, it was called Dickerman's, a.k.a. Dick's. They changed the name to Andale. And then
everyone
still
calls
called Dick's.
So I will let you know, because we hired a Quinnipiac kid fresh out of college.
Nice.
Still referred to as Dick's.
As Dick's?
Yes. Then it's still exactly the same.
I like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Even though it's called Roberto's now, it's still Dick's.
Still have hot blonde bartenders.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was there was that blonde chick that was
If Schleier, he would know. We should have him call back.
that was doing the hockey player.
Which one?
I don't remember her name now.
Which hockey player?
Kelsey, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Love Dick's.
Love Dick's.
Love Dick's.
Big fan of Dick's.
Dick's was probably my favorite bar outside of Bar A in the world.
Hold on. Let's ask this question. Dana, where'd you go to college?
Rutgers.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Actually, you told me that. Fuck.
I had a tough year at Rutgers. Shout out Tom Kraus. Kraus was in the military, and then when he got out of the military, I just got out of college, and he was a freshman.
Oh boy.
What would have been my freshman year out of college? Yeah, that was a tough year. I went
Was
to
that
Rutgers.
the DUI year? Was that the year after?
DUI was the year after.
Yeah, all right.
I
So you
went down
rolled
to
from
Rutgers
there.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like a freshman basically again.
Oh my
at
God, so much
22.
fun. Yeah.
Shout out Kraus.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got to Ray and Mike's. I mean,
We hope you don't go to jail. We hope you don't close.
we love you, Ray. I hope that the store
Start
stays
making
open.
and dry freezing your sandwiches and shipping them out, because we will buy them.
Yeah. we're sad to
Luke
hear
does
about
that.
the news. We love you. Please stay out of jail and stay high. Oh, by the way,
Oh,
Ray and
not done.
Mike's
Not done.
Corner Deli. You know the
Oh,
rumor
love
about
Corner Deli. Oh, what?
So Corner Deli is apparently Mike.
I think. So it's like Lowe's and Home Depot. Like Lowe's was started by the
And there was a
tiff.
split. There was a split.
There was a little tiff between the Ray and the Mike.
And he said, "Fuck you! I'm going to go make Corner Deli," which I'm not a.
I like Corner Deli. It's not as good as Ray and Mike's.
The progression people do is usually like freshman and sophomore year, you're a Ray and Mike's guy, and then you graduate, quote unquote, to Corner Deli because it's sophisticated. But fuck Corner Deli. I will be Ray and Mike's forever.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
a ride or die with Ray and Mike's.
I've had a Corner Deli Ray and Mike's day where I've gone Ray and Mike's and then right to Corner Deli.
Ooh.
I used to get so high. And I was high from the moment I woke up until the moment I went to sleep in college. I also provided weed pretty much to everybody. So,
We sold weed, I think, sophomore year.
yeah. It was not lucrative.
The
I
bi-
just
we
basically
called it
paid
the
for
Big
my...
Mac Lilac because we put it into
You
a
fucking, you're a dick for doing this.
we put it into a container because like to avoid the smell, and we would spray Lysol in the container. And-
so it fucking fucked people up probably.
Yeah, because we were literally putting, not like intentionally, but in hindsight, we were literally putting like aerosols into our weed.
How about this one? I once smoked weed. What are we doing here? I once smoked weed out of a light bulb because I saw something online that it would act as a, and I did this for a decent amount of time. It would act as a vaporizer, and you hold.
Interesting.
It's got to be clear.
filament?
Yeah, you have to clean it out, but you don't get all of the things out of there. So I think we did it for like a week, and my lungs, when I say they were in pain, because I was smoking glass, is really what it comes down
Yeah.
to. I was in so much pain for like 2 months after, and me and I forget who else was smoking this, but we were like, can we never ever do this again? Like, I'm like, why did we do this? We like went and bought light bulbs just to smoke weed out of them. I was a fucking idiot.
That's
Okay.
our Quinnipiac Ray and Mike.
Okay. Do we have a call in?
We'll go into quick hitters.
Oh, okay. Bob's not calling. We're not going to do a hypothetical.
We will.
No, how about we
gotta
just
wait for
have
Bob.
Dana? Do you have a hypothetical situation you can throw out
Let's
right now?
bang out the quick hitters, and you can marinate on something as a hypothetical.
Yeah.
We'll have a live hypothetical after we
Yep.
do quick hitters.
Well, they're
So
always live because somebody calls in.
that's a good point.
Yeah, and we just have an in the room hypothetical.
So the first one, we'll go through a few different headlines here real quick. Pentagon confirms that they are studying UFOs, so aliens exist.
Well, that doesn't mean aliens exist. A UFO, by definition, is an unidentified flying object.
Correct.
So just because the Pentagon doesn't know what the fuck it is doesn't mean it's an alien.
Well, then what is it?
It could be some nerd in his like basement created some fucking flying device that looks different than anything they've ever seen, and
Nah.
it's unidentified.
They've been on. No nerd was creating drones in the 40s.
I mean, are we going to get into a deep alien talk right now?
No.
Okay.
We could say that for another day.
Okay, yeah, because I could just go into the multiverse and
No. All right. I'm just gonna go to the next headline.
Okay, yeah, just move.
A
past
woman
that.
who married herself, she renewed her vows with a flash mob to celebrate her 4th anniversary. When you marry yourself, it's called sologamy.
I might do that, and then I can have a wedding.
It's not legal per se to marry yourself, but she married herself, quote unquote.
Well, it's not legal to marry multiple people, but they allow in small sects of the country.
Shout out
Mormons.
Utah. Shout out Mormons.
New Mexico.
Actually, no, anti-shout.
Yeah, anti-shout out.
Yeah. They're weird people.
No, anti-shout out. I don't know who's weirder, Mormons or Scientologists, but I think it's
Scientologists.
I think it's Mormons. Scientologists are pieces of
They're
shit
just
and
butthurt
dicks.
people.
Yeah, they're dicks to everybody, but Mormons, they're really nice, but like spitefully nice.
We got Bob on the phone with a little hypothetical action. Bob, what do you got for us?
Hot corner?
Hey guys,
know.
I have a quick question for you. I was thinking about it just now in the shower, and I'm not sure which.
You have to repeat
which
this
is,
hypothetical, by
which
the way.
is Easier
Chris, you know
answer.
that. Okay.
So I want to get your guys.
Z.
If you had the ability to explore one or the
good
other,
one.
which would you choose?
If we had the
bottom of
ability
the
to
ocean-
explore one or the other, okay.
Yeah, the
That seems
depths
long.
of the ocean
Depths of the ocean.
or all of outer space.
Wait, what happened? Bob, are you still there?
Press the red button.
I'm
Shit.
here.
Hold up. Bob?
Ah!
Bob, I'm sorry. Repeat the hypothetical.
So I would like to know which is more interesting to you guys: exploring the depths of the ocean
Okay.
or the depths of outer space.
Those are nice. Those are
Depths of
fresh
the
lights.
ocean or depths of outer space.
Charlie
Thank
just
you very
walked in.
much, Bob. We will deliberate.
Okay. Now please repeat that again.
Love you. Well, you talked over his entire conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's because I have your headphones.
Yes, because I can't hear anything.
Well, we're not like a well-oiled machine here.
I'm well oiled.
Before we get into the hypothetical, I would like to talk about a text that we got from Bob
Okay.
at 11:01 a.m. Whoa, Carly!
Oh, Carly's here. Fucking shit up.
My dog is
Fucking
terrorist
shit
right
up.
now. Shout out to Charlie, who's now in the room. We have two live audience members. Shout out, Charlie. Hello. So, text from Bob at 11:01 a.m.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Charlie. Bob, 11:01 a.m. Stayed out until 3 a.m., came home last night and unlocked the apartment. To set the scene, we have been showing our apartment to the local real estate companies so they can hype it up to the clients and eventually sell it. We agreed to show our apartment for the last 2 weeks. Fast forward to now, and we come home at 3 a.m., and there's a huge stinking poo in our toilet. Some schmuck saw our apartment at 3 p.m. today and let a turd marinate for 12 hours. Our apartment smelled like a murder scene with a dead body.
Like,
What's
can I
be-
just?
well, I'm gonna finish. What's better is Beth was the one to notice it in the toilet, so she made me go flush it. It was a girthy son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. That was great. My question is, so whoever showed the apartment, so they showed the bathroom, and that person goes, do you mind if I use the bathroom? And just dropped a heater. And the person that showed it didn't do anything. They just walked out after that.
That's
Like,
so
how did that
weird.
whole scenario happen? Like, do they hate Bob? Do they hate Bob? Like, what has Bob done to them?
Carly,
Oh, boy.
come back here.
We're having a lot of cut scenarios in this episode here. Okay, I'll just pause it then. You're kidding, but not really.
Hello. Okay, sorry.
Okay, now go into his hypothetical. That was a disgusting thing to walk into.
Would you rather explore? Bob's hypothetical was: would you rather explore the depths of the ocean or the depths of outer space?
Outer space. I feel more claustrophobic in the ocean. I know you're picking outer space because you can't swim. So
Correct,
this
that's
this is very simple here.
It's like objectively terrifying.
Yes. So definitely outer space.
I went whitewater rafting for my cousin's
No, you
bachelor
didn't.
party, and it was like it was the most terrifying experience of my entire life.
How many life jackets did you wear? Like six?
Six,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you have blowies like the?
If you wear two life jackets, is it like wearing
Floaties,
two
floaties,
condoms
sorry,
though?
not
Does
floaties.
it like if you wear two condoms, it's worse than wearing one condom?
I've never had two condoms on.
Well, that's like they say if you wear two condoms, it's worse because then the rubber mixes with itself. Like friction, correct? Thank you, Charlie. The friction causes a tear.
Have you ever put two condoms on?
I don't think I've worn one ever.
Okay, well, then I guess this isn't really a question we can answer.
Anyway, outer space I think is the easy answer here.
Well, yeah, for you definitely for swimming. Outer space you can also get lost in, obviously, and the amount of time it takes you to explore things is pretty long. It's like to get to the edge of like our universe. We did get into like an alien talk. To get to the edge of the universe would take like your entire lifetime.
Correct. Well,
Not the universe, our like galaxy.
Well,
would
we're
take
also
your
taking the
entire
word
life.
of nerds like Neil deGrasse Tyson that says like
you
it's
fucking
infinite.
dude. You leave him alone. NGT, he is the greatest nerd out there. You
I mean-
fucking leave. You shut the fuck up.
Space, the infinite frontier. I have a question. If the moon were made of cheese, would you eat it?
I know I would.
I guess we'll go back into quick hitters.
Yep. Quick hitter.
So now we're going to pause, and then we're going to repo. Okay, back to quick hitters. The next thing I have is Aaron Rodgers is a pussy. That's all I got.
Yeah, he sure fucking is. He is. Game of Thrones producers, though we don't want to talk about anything about it, but he was allowed in, and this I assume this is what you're talking about. They allowed him to be on the show, which he got ruthlessly murdered by a dragon, and then you don't even see his face, and then he complains about the last episode and literally goes through every character arc. Goes through every character arc and why it could never have been Bronn. And he was just bitching the whole time. And this is after like
And
a
he
practice.
can't chug a beer.
And he can't chug a beer. And Danica Patrick is more of a man than him.
Well, Danica Patrick might have a penis.
Yep. He went from one of the hottest women out there.
Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn? Oh, boy.
Was he into Olivia Munn
That's a
only
good
because
segment.
of munging?
Instead of word of the day, we should call it Olivia
Olivia
Munn. Olivia Munn of the day.
Next one I have, Playboy model is chased out of ultra-conservative Jewish area in New York after outraging locals by walking naked through the streets.
So she had to be in Brooklyn.
Correct.
I know exactly where she is.
Hasidic Jewish neighborhood in
No,
Brooklyn.
no. If you're not in this area, I've driven through by mistake. They throw shit at you. Like they will throw rocks at you to get you out of there.
Stop!
Oh, okay. Hey, leave her alone. That's mean. Yeah, no, I know
I'll
that.
yell at my dog if I'd like to. She won't actually.
Yeah, she's not going to actually bite you.
bite you.
Yeah, she's not going to actually bite you. See, we've had such good podcasts without Carly being here, and then you bring the fucking fire here. She's cute though. And she doesn't say anything. She just whines and scratches and goes for the nuts. Yeah. She got you real good. Did she get your nuts? No. Oh, wow. Oh, you had the block on, probably.
I used my arm to block.
Yeah, she was going right for the nuts. Yeah, that would have been your nuts, though.
All right, so basically this chick was walking around naked in Brooklyn.
Yep.
And they didn't like it.
Yep.
A few more ones. These are just funny. Kenya's high court refuses to decriminalize homosexuality. So Kenya
good for-
hates gay people.
No, they refused to decriminalize.
Decriminalize,
That's I love double negatives. I fucking love double negatives.
We'll just get we don't need to talk about that. But Tony Robbins apparently repeatedly used the N-word in the 1980s. Not a good look. Is the N-word as bad as the M-word?
Mung? Or Mung or little people, I won't say it.
A shout out to the NYPD because they arrested the subway brake puller.
What was going on? I don't know. I don't know this.
There was a guy running around Manhattan pulling the emergency subway brakes
Okay.
and like causing massive traffic delays on the subways.
What an awesome thing to do.
Well,
you must have been.
You know how pissed you would be?
Yeah, he was ruining everybody's day. How did they catch him? Well, obviously they just waited by wherever the brakes were. They just had someone
They
on the
finally
carts.
found him. Yeah.
How did he have access to that? How the fuck did he work for the city?
You just jump on the back car. There's the emergency brakes on the back car.
Interesting. Did not know that. Good to know. Do you think there will be another person that takes over from him?
Will we have a copycat subway brake puller?
I think so. This could be a great thing that goes on in New York. It's terrible for everybody that uses the subway.
So it's awful. Moby apparently dated Christina Ricci, Lana Del Rey, and Natalie Portman.
At the same time, good for Moby.
Well, not at the same time, but all three of them.
That fucking bald-headed mother. He is hairless.
I don't like Moby.
Neither does Eminem.
Correct.
Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about Moby.
And the last one I had is the Jeopardy champion has won 26 straight, and he's got $2 million plus.
Dude, and everyone's like, he's a dick. I'm like, he's not a dick. He's just confident. Like, he literally is
He's
just
a
better.
gambler. I respect this guy to the ultimate.
He dropped out of school to gamble.
I love this guy.
He's so... He took that math skills that you have, and he turned it into making money.
I wish my math skills were.
No, they're there.
used
You
for
just
positiveness, for a positive thing.
you're the degenerateness of your gambling is more on the fact that you used to, since you don't gamble anymore, that you used to you liked losing more than you liked winning. You liked that feeling of the backdoor loss.
I would
The backdoor Frank loss.
This is why I'm a sick fuck. I would rather lose on a buzzer beater than win in a blowout.
Yep, winning in a blowout's not fun. I agree with that. It's not as fun. And now with like the legal gambling, you just want them to give you your money right away so you can go gamble on something else.
Nothing in the world will probably ever make me happier than like hitting a game-winning buzzer beater like bet. Like nothing will ever make me happier. I think that's sad.
Yeah, I don't know. That is.
We're getting real deep right now.
Yeah, Chris is
Shout out to Iowa State 4 years ago.
Who took the shot?
I don't remember the guy's name, but I quadrupled down on a bet. And a guy took a three-pointer with 8 seconds left that he shouldn't have taken, and he made it. And it covered all four of my bets.
Bang. What about Kyle? I'm going to give a shout out.
I lost my voice that day.
I'm going to give a shout out to Kyle Federico.
Fuck you. Fuck Kyle Federico. I don't care what you're doing now. I don't care where you are or who you are.
Shout out to Kyle.
Kyle Federico was the Rutgers kicker in 2012, and he missed an extra point to cover a motherfucking spread in obviously a pointless game. But fuck you, Kyle Federico. It was the fourth quarter. They scored a touchdown late. They were half point away from covering, and he missed the motherfucking extra point. Fuck you, Kyle Federico. Shout out, Deemer.
Shout out, Kyle Federico.
I will say, though, Kyle Federico spawned... we lost that bet, Deemer and I, so we ended up doubling down on a hockey game that night that we won on.
Interesting.
No, I'm sorry, baseball. The San Francisco Giants.
Ooh. Good for you guys. So actually, Kyle Federico missing that kick won you money because you would have never doubled down and made that bet without him missing that kick.
Yeah, but I didn't win any money. I won the money back that I lost because of Kyle Federico. I would have walked
The
away
money-
after
the money
Kyle
is mine.
Federico.
The money
Because I didn't
is
even
mine.
know there was a game on, but fuck you, Kyle Federico. All right.
What are we doing? Shout-outs? Ooh.
Shout-outs. Bones.
Do you want to start shout-outs this time?
I can start shout-outs if you want.
I think your ending is better. So we'll let you do. You'll let you do it last. So I'm going to give a shout out to Carly. She's being a real bitch today. Shout out to City Bistro for making. Literally, I think I've gone there 4 times this week. It's been a great time each time.
Shitty Bistro.
Shitty Bistro. Oh, Shitty Bistro. Shout out to Charlie for his interesting night last night. Apparently came here. He never came into the apartment. This was at 3-ish in the morning. Left his glasses somehow in the hallway, his sunglasses that he had because we've been drinking all day. Then walked out, went to go home, somehow looked up and he goes, I'm on 2nd Street. He lives 6 blocks in the opposite direction and had to turn around and walk back home. Shout out to Charlie for that very, very interesting night. Shout out to Hypothetical Bob for the call-in and for the great poop story. Nothing I like better than a poop story.
Yes.
And final shout out to Dana. Dana, you get a nice shout out.
She's taking a shit.
Yeah, she's definitely pooping right now. She's not pooping. No, you get a shout out,
She was
Dana.
taking a poop.
Shout out to Dana. She listened to the whole podcast right here while we were doing it. Chimed in a few times. That's it. No, oh, wait. Shout out to my mother. I cannot forget my mother. Shout out to mother.
Shout out Aunt Dinky.
Shout out Diggs.
Shout out to James Max Moyer. You're a delicious
I
human
haven't
being.
seen him in a while.
I think he lives in Charlotte.
Why is everyone's going to Charlotte, huh?
He lives in the same building as Ian. Randomly.
Weird. Did they know each other?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah. They were a part of the Amanda Hugginkiss family. Shout out
okay.
Amanda Hugginkiss. Shout out to Mills and your upcoming nuptials with Mark Dante L. What up, Murph?
Ooh.
The Baby Club, Emilio and Luca.
Wait, there's
Do we have a third baby?
we're gonna be having.
Are
a
you and
third
Dana
baby soon.
expecting?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. No, no. Our next one will be Positive Luke.
Positive Luke, correct.
They got a month left here, and I think I'm going to be a godfather.
Shout out
kidding.
Felicia.
He would never make me, and leave me in control of any of his children.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Val.
Yep.
Anti-shout out Val's husband.
Yep.
Anti-shout out Pask for ruining Double Shot.
Shout out to Pass for ruining Double Shot. Didn't ruin it for me. I ruined it for myself because I follow all of them, and I got sad when I saw B Lash's tweet and everything.
Beat Lashes.
B Lashes.
Shout out to Captain Jack Sparrow, Michael Montagna. Shout out.
He'll get you high tonight.
He'll get you. Shout out Brad Zach, Bethany Beach, Holler. Shout out to our future co-producer Schley. A lot of good ideas last night.
Oh, did he?
A lot of good ideas.
I don't
for
really
us.
remember that.
Well, we don't remember a lot about last night.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got.
All right. Got to be smiling.
Got to be dancing. Got to be shaking that ass. Pour one out for B Lashes.
Pour one out.
Hopefully Darren and Marissa keep going.
Yeah. And just murder Nikki somewhere in between here.
Shout out to actually Marissa, who now follows us on Twitter. I believe.
Shout out to Marissa. Thanks for the follow.
Yes. Good job.
Yay.
You know where the bread is buttered, and we are pro Marissa, pro B Lashes, pro Darren podcast.
Yep. Anti-Nikki.
Anti-Nikki. Oh, one more anti-shout out. He who must not be named.
Bang. Whammy.
Do we have any more?
Shout outs? No, that was it.